Right, it's Thursday the 11th. Just thought I'd grab a piece of video because I'm going to cut these Chinese broccolis. That's about 12, 13 inches. I'm also going to cut the baby bok choy because it's starting to flower. It's about 10.5-ish inches, and then if anybody's paying attention, if you look back at last week's video to this week's video for this lettuce, it's probably doubled in size since last week. So just a quick vid before I go cutting these down. Sunday, March 14th, daylight savings. I missed my hour that I lost today. Not a lot going on outside. I did do some direct sow of the Diva cucumbers. Apparently something's going on with the rain gutter up at the top, and it just hammered the heck out of the Chinese long beans. So Mickey Mouse a little cover to protect it from hammering that tote. So we'll see what happens. I replanted the Blue Lake bush style green beans. Only one poked up out of, 50 seeds, so that's all reseeded. We're not going to see anything out of potatoes for a few weeks, and nothing really exciting going on outside here either. I did reseed the spinach, and that's really all that's happening outside. It's supposed to rain sometime today, and it's about 20 degrees cooler than yesterday. Forgot to pick up my wet vac from yesterday after sucking the water out. I've got the 12-gallon totes all cleaned up and rehabbed and ready to go. Gonna get ready to put cucumbers in those, so going to try to run them inside here for a little while. And I'm debating whether to do one of the 55-gallon barrels, which you can kind of see through the plastic outside, and get that to do its thing. The lettuce is going absolutely crazy. I picked a couple yesterday, day before. The bigger, technically it's a head because it's not just a leaf. They're almost a foot long, really big and bushy. These I don't plan to see if they grow. I just actually clipped them, and same with the bok choys back there. I just kind of left a couple leaves. I thought I'd see what they do, but the cucumbers are pretty big, so those are ready to go into the hydroponics. The root system is very well established, and it is just ready to do its thing. I did drop the level of the hydroponic fluid. I tried to hose it out a little bit. It was getting a little bit algae because I haven't had these holes covered up, which I need to put some black plastic over. So I pulled out the plugs, which is managing the level, and I just kind of hosed out some of the algae that was in there and let it float down, and it probably went into the reservoir over here. No big deal. And changed them out or flipped them over depending which was which. So the amount of fluid in the tubes is about half. So nothing else overly exciting than that happening. I left one of the Chinese broccolis because it really wasn't doing much. I probably should have just clipped it and ate it with the other ones. Strawberries are trying to do their thing. There's not a ton going on with those. I would have thought they would have gotten more leaf than not, and that's really it. And then we have the couple of plants that we've had going on over here. So I added some more potting mix to bring up the level of dirt in the cups, which for these tomatoes, they'll just help it to do some more rooting, trying to get these a little bit bigger. Plants are starting to hit a growth spurt, but then it's cold again today, so you know, it's kind of hit and miss. Half the cucumbers did not germinate in there, so that's why I direct seeded the ones that were out in the big tote. But we've got 2 there, and we've got 4 hanging out in the grow tubes here that's ready to go. So I've got 4 spots. Just need to mix the fluid, transfer them over, and get those going. And I got the Costco Bella peppers. For those, most everybody's not from West Coast, so In-N-Out Burger has these little yellow peppers that you can get on the side with the burgers, and they're a little hotter than a peppercini, crunchier than a peppercini. So I ordered some of those seeds. They just came in. I figured I'd try to grow a couple of plants and hopefully get a harvest and just get those pickled up, and then not have to buy them at the store anymore. Other than that, that's all I've got for this week. Going to sew this together with the other video, and that's all I've got. Catch you next week.